Hi you guys, it's me, Brian Butterbee, back for another exciting installment of the comic report. You just caught me eating my breakfast. I'm having crisp cereal, and it's got a comic book in the back. And look it, you guys, hold on. Look it, I just got a toy dinosaur. He must have been in the box and fallen into, and he must have jumped out of the box and fell into my cereal. He's a toy dinosaur. I'll probably use him for an adventure or something. Maybe the Green Marin will be back in time fighting dinosaurs, and he'll be like a baby dinosaur, and he'll be like, Mom, I need to talk to my mother. And then the Green Marin will keep him as a pet, and he'll grow up and be a giant dinosaur, and then the Green Marin will have a pet dinosaur. But that's just in my universe, because it's not the same as the comic book universe. Sometimes I make up my own stories. And so he'll have a pet dinosaur. Let me put this aside. Comic report. Hold on. Is this? Hold on. I'm really hungry, you guys. Comic report, doing the things that comics can report. Hi guys, it's me, Brian Butterbee, back for another exciting installment of the comic report. Today's comic report, I have 3 brand new comic books for you. There's a lot of stuff going on with the Convergence in DC, and we're going to take a look at Green Lantern, Parallax, and review it. And then some other comic books with the Black Vortex. If you haven't been watching my videos about the Black Vortex, or you haven't been reading the comic books with the Black Vortex, check it out. It's a really good comic book series in Marvel Universe. Let's start out with Chapter 10. That's Cyclops number 12. If you haven't checked this out, it's a little bit older. I had to get it back ordered because it sold out right away. It takes a look at the Black Vortex, but it also talks more about Cyclops, younger Cyclops, because there's older Cyclops who's been going through his own things, but then there's younger Cyclops who came back in time with the original Ms. Marvel and Iceman and Angel and Beast, because the older Beast brought them back in time, and it's a big trouble thing. But young Cyclops has been living with his dad Corsair in space, and in this issue though, it's dealing with the Black Vortex. If you haven't checked out other Cyclops comic books, it's really good. I really like his relationship with his dad, and it's interesting. But this is all about the Black Vortex. And last time we saw Cyclops, he was trapped with Groot and Iceman, young Iceman, not the older Iceman. They were being kept prisoner by the Slaughter Lords and Peter Quill's dad. And so this issue is really good. They had to escape that, and also Cyclops had to face his own doubt about the man that he would become, because he knows the older Cyclops and he doesn't really think he's a good guy. And you guys got to check out about the older Cyclops. I'm not going to get into that to overcomplicate it, because it's really complicated already. But to get away, they're trapped by all of these different army of bad guys, and they're like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And they run into the Black Vortex, of course. And so they have to make a choice. Are they going to become cosmic versions of themselves, which is really dangerous, or are they going to be killed? And so they don't get killed, and they turn into cosmic versions of themselves. I kind of wish that the design of them was a little cooler. I just think power suits doesn't necessarily mean that they're like cosmic versions. But Groot is really funny. He still says, I am Groot, even when he is a cosmic version. And in a really funny part, Iceman's like, I would have thought being a cosmic self I thought like when you were a cosmic version, you'd have a better vocabulary. But he doesn't. So I checked out this issue because I hadn't read it yet, and it leads into the next issue with Ms. Marvel, which I already covered. So you're gonna have to look at a different video. If you're going back to read this, go back to see that about Ms. Marvel. But then after that, after Ms. Marvel, then there's the Legendary Star-Lord number 11, and this one is chapter 12, because this is 10, and then Miss Marvel, and then this is 12. And this is a really good... Hold on. I think I have low blood sugar, you guys. My mom says this cereal is mostly sugar anyway, so it'll help. I really like this issue. This issue is really good, you guys. So this takes place back on the planet that's been turned into amber, Spartax, and they're wondering what are they going to do. They're fighting the Slaughter Lords while Brood are burrowing into the brains of their friends, Corsair, everyone, and they're deciding who's going to use the Black Vortex to save the day. First, Jean Grey. Jean Grey's going to do it, even though she's scared because she was once the Dark Phoenix, or at least her future self, because this is the young Jean Grey, and she's worried about it. And Peter's like, "No, Jean Grey," and Peter Quill's like, "I'm gonna do it." And then he has a vision of him getting it on with girls and stuff, and he's like, "No, I better not do it." And you're like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna save the day? And I don't really want... Okay, so this is a spoiler alert, but Kitty Pryde decides to be touched by the Black Vortex, and that's where it ends. And I'm really excited to read the final chapter in the Omega Black Vortex series. If you haven't checked out this issue, check it out. You can check it out at your local comic book store and read it. If you haven't been reading DC Comics, you don't know what I'm talking about, but the Convergence is huge. Every single comic book in the series, almost in the entire DC universe, almost has these kind of covers. It's really cool. There's 2 different versions, but this is the kind I got. And this is Green Lantern Parallax. So what happened in the Convergence is every city is in a dome. And in this universe or a different universe and all the different DC universes, they're all in domes. And then they're going to pit one city against another city, and the loser, their city's destroyed, and all the people in it, and all the heroes, and everyone's destroyed. So that at the end of it, all of the DC universes will just be one universe. I think. I don't know. I haven't gotten to read all of these, but I did read the Green Lantern Parallax, and this is really good. This takes place in Metropolis, and it's got Hal, and it's also got the new Green Lantern, which is really cool too. But if you didn't know, Hal turned into an evil version, the Parallax, of the Green Lantern, because his friend, all the people in Coast City, millions of people were killed, and all his friends, and so he started to get more powerful, and he killed all of the Green Lantern Corps, and took their rings, and they fought Superman, but then the dome came down, and all of his power is gone. So now, Hal is in prison until the people that are the captors that are keeping these cities in domes, drop the dome. And so then Hal and Green Lantern are all of a sudden free. So now Green Lantern is there, and Parallax is hungry to just destroy the other city, and it gets really good, you guys. I would check it out. At least to be involved in the DC Convergence. If you can't afford to get every single comic book, because there's a lot of them, at least check out this one because it's really good. Yeah, and it's got a lot of backstory too. It's kind of nice because in these they're kind of doing some stuff where you can get some backstory about the DC universe. So it's a good jumping on point if you're new to comic books. So that's the comic report. I need to get back to eating my cereal before it gets soggy. Do you guys like soggy cereal? If so, put it in the link below, and if you don't like it, also like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.